Hey, we're here with Ginger in the Desert Creations. Gonna take a little break from breaking records and do something with turquoise and copper. Let's go, babe!
4 lovely dirty poured cups, 3 feet of board, and 1 wacky painter. Let's go. Down close. Close-ish. Get a grip. And ribbon pouring all that lovely copperness. Here you go, number 2. A little bit more white in this one. Push it down a little bit because this area isn't covered. And just pay some attention to the corners first. Push it down a little bit so it goes off this edge. And get a little wave action right off the bat. I just did that so that I could move the paint more evenly because it was all distributed towards the facing me side. All right, let's tilt back, and here comes the cold part. Nope, we got a lump, lump alert. Please, hers. Right there. I'm gonna just get in here with my finger and get that to cover a little better. There we go, that's the cold part. Goes right over my wrists. Let's push it back this way again because now that side is covered. We gotta deal with that little bit that I just put a bunch of turquoise into, but it's gonna be an island. It's just gonna go right around it. There we go, pushing over. Nice. I want to see if I can get more of this black to flow over, so I'm going to hang it a little for a second, even though it's just about done. It's actually probably pretty near as perfect as it's going to get. I'm going to push it just a little bit further here to get things to spread a little bit. And get that piece that I put on there to drip off a little bit as well. Looking at a lump right in the center there. I'm going to come at it this way so that I put parallel lines on it. Okay, now we got to deal with that, because that's just a little touch of weirdness right in the center there, and I don't even think the lump is gone. That's fun. Grab the whole thing. There we go. Tilt it a little bit to incorporate that mark a little more. Okay. I think that is what is happening with this one. There we go.
Come down and see it.
3 foot of Simply Beautiful. Let's go in for a close-up. If I can turn you there. There we go. The black is very, very subtle. I think we got 1 or 2 stripes of that Senellier. I think it is really largely the Amsterdam turquoise that I'm seeing, but that light, or that Liquitex Basics is in there. Go down here, check that out. I can see that darker turquoise. I mean, there's not a lot of choice between them when you got, you know, 1 metallic, 2 other colors, 3 other colors, and black and white. It all has to show up. Lovely stripiness, a couple little cells where I pop the bubbles and whatnot. I love what the black is doing. Ton of subtle. Not a lot of white, but there's enough. I think I'm quite happy with it. What do you think?
Stay tuned for the result. A break from breaking records. This is a 3-foot column of copper and turquoise. Say hello to Desert Dreaming. Let's go in for a close-up. This is wonderful. It's not quite what I wanted. I think that the very simple, very couple of color, dirty pour, ribbon pour, is a little bit too simple for my taste. I think that it is better when it is a layered cup instead of just a dirty poured cup. Dirty pour is wonderful in small spaces because it gets really good mixing. This has okay mixing. This isn't necessarily what I wanted. I wanted a better mixture because this has a lot of copper in it and a little bit of everything else, which is fine. I mean, I'm like 85% on this one. I'm not happy with it. I love that line right there. See, that's what I wanted the whole thing to do, is just like that. I think that dirty pours are better for like 1-footers, and that things like this are probably better off being very meticulously layered, but this is also very wonderful. So there we have it, desert dreaming. If I lose you here, thanks for sticking around this far, and we'll see you next Sunday. If you want to stick around and geek out on color with me, hang on after the fade. Either way, comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye-bye. We are going for simple but not quite sane in this pour. Simple because I have just a few little colors. Not sane because I have about 90 minutes before I'm supposed to leave for work. But I was a little upset that I didn't get to... I mixed up a bunch of paint and I didn't get to paint anything this week. So, yeah, we're just going with it. As I said, we're going simple. I have copper. I have Liquitex Basics Turquoise Blue. I have Amsterdam Turquoise Blue. I have leftover Senellier Turquoise. Because we're going for a dark, a medium, and a light for some reason. I just decided to throw the Senellier in there. It doesn't hurt anything, but it also wasn't my original plan. We're doing Marte White, Amsterdam Titanium White, Marte Black, and Amsterdam Oxide Black. And we are going for as simple as possible. I am going to start with 4 cups for 3 feet. That is kind of overkill, but I'm fine with it. I'm going to fill the copper a bit of the way up the cup. I did half a cup on Copper Crazy, and the dirty pour part did not make it much more than halfway through the cup. So I'm doing half first, and then gently pour on top of that, and then the rest afterwards. But we get to go really quickly because it's just a matter of dump it in there. With goobers from the Floetrol. Whoa, big one. You live there now. I am not sure this thing can be controlled because I do strain, but I think it picks up more problems while it just sits there. Gently, gently with the Marte. Gonna top off the copper now. These are the same Decoart copper. They're just, I've got one in an old Sergeant Art container because I had an old Sergeant Art container. Just kind of laying this on top, giving a little head space so that I can add more of the good stuff on top. That's all we're getting out of that. Just lay across the top, so let's pull it under with a little help of our friend here. When there's only a little bit of paint, it just sits on the top. I shall not cooperate.
little bit more of this, because this one's my favorite. A lot of it there, because there's room. And we finish it up with some Amsterdam magic. Right there. Not a lot of room for this one, but we do it anyway. Calling that one done because it's about ready to go over the edge so that doesn't get any extra white. I do believe that I just let a lump fly into that one. Woo! We are getting low on the Amsterdam. But that is a problem for future me. 4 cups. There we go. I'm ready to pour it. You're done watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.